This is our week 16 React Forms project, where we must build a CRUD app using React. Must include a create and or update form with at least 2 inputs. User can add new input or edit existing one, no API needed. So my app .tsx is where the main app component that renders the main page is, and it serves as an entry point for the application. And for my application, I decided to make a book reviews app where it allows you to add, edit, or delete reviews. So I have these reviews right here where you can delete or edit. And add reviews. And to do this, I first started with my main page TSX, where it first import necessary pages or library. And for this part right here is the state to hold reviews, the state to track which review is being edited, and the state to control the visibility of the review form. Right here is to add a new review where it generates a unique ID for the new review, and it adds it to the review state and hides it after the submission. And then update an existing review and replace the existing review with the updated based on its ID, and then delete a review by its ID. And then a button to toggle the review form visibility, and then conditional rendering of the review form and edit form, and displays the list of reviews and the passing the reviews, edit, and delete handlers to the review list component. And then here's my review form and the review form TSX. And this component renders a form for adding a new book review. It includes fields for the book title, star rating, and review description. The form is submitted via the onSubmit prop. And this is the state variables to hold the form input. And this is this would be the add reviews right here. And renders the function to handle the submission. It prints the default submission behavior and calls the onSubmit prop. Then it renders the form with the input fields for title, stars, and description. And I use the modal class for styling. And then a submit button to send the form data, which would be right here, down here. You can submit. And my edit review form. This component renders a form for editing existing review. It includes fields for the book title, star rating, and review description again. So if I wanted to edit this, and the form is submitted via the onSubmit prop. These are the state variables to hold the form input values. These are initialized with the values from initial data. This is the function to handle form submission and prevents default form submission behavior and calls the onSubmit prop. And then renders the form right here. We render the form with input fields for title, stars, and description. And once again, we use the modal class. And then this texture right here allows the user to edit the review description. And then a submit button for the updated data. And then the review TSX. And this is component that renders a single book review card, which are these right here. Each card, it displays the review title, star rating, and description, and provides buttons for edit and delete. And the props include the review data, edit handler, and delete handler. And my review list. This component renders the list of book reviews. Review list and reviews, I made them separate. If the app is expanded, I can call upon them separately. And just for, it looks better, in my opinion. And then the stars TSX is the function for adding stars to the review. The star rating component that allows users to select a rating from 1 to 5 stars. And there is a read only and this right here, the style that makes the star clickable. Only if it's not on read only. Read only is when the review is already submitted. And then I have my index CSS, which is where I did all my styling, where the add review and edit have the same class name, delete are different class name, and add review and edit review are different class names, but I kind of styled them the same. And this is my project.